I don't think we have enough of a determination quite yet in terms of the direction of price. There is a lot of volatility this morning on the CPI report, and we need to talk about whether Shiba Inu is going to have a breakout or a breakdown, because by this weekend, this current trend that Shiba Inu is in does in fact come to an end. And what I'm approaching this with is a little bit of cautious optimism. So I want to talk about a few things going on here with you guys. So if you're new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So we just got this CPI report back, and it wasn't good. It wasn't what we were hoping for. We had talked earlier in my ADA video about either needing a meet or beat, and we got neither of those. In fact, we got a direct miss, okay? What we were actually expecting was 2.9% on inflation over the last 12 months, and we actually rose to 3%, meaning that last month was a 0.5% increase. And just to kind of show you guys here, this was not a good number. This is the highest month of inflation we have seen in quite some time. And this is exactly why the Fed is kind of pumping the brakes on interest rate drops. The market is not liking this data at all today. But there is a little bit of retail freaking out, a little bit of manipulation going on that we're going to talk about in this video. But we can see that the sticky things here are energy, energy, 1.1% over the last month. You guys can see right here, just a insane 6.2% increase over the prior month for fuel oil. That is a huge surge. Not sure why that is. I know there's obviously cold sweeping across the nation. Maybe that demand is making that rise. Who knows? Used cars and trucks up 2.2%. I can't say I've seen this. I sell vehicles in my daily job, so not sure where that's coming from. And then transportation services up 1.8%. So there have in fact been some sticky things that contributed to this slightly hot report. Now again, this sucks. The market's freaking out, retail's freaking out, and understand that this probably will not be as bad as what people are expecting. We saw this drop for Shiba Inu from up at basically 40162 at the time report hit, all the way down to a 4% drop of 40156. Now, understand that there's probably going to be volatility as the day goes on. Right. We haven't had a miss on a report in probably 4 months, and this has not quite turned into a pump the news event. It has turned into a sell the news event. And that's why we're seeing this right across the crypto market. Now, that being said, why I'm mentioning this potential breakout or breakdown here, why I'm mentioning cautious optimism is we're seeing a very consistent structure. Even this tap that we got, and I don't know if we go back down, we might. Even this tap that we got, look at this. It stopped right at the edge of our trend, and we started to go back on the rise. And even though this report was negative, there's this kind of overwhelming sentiment shift. We're seeing a little bit more confidence in the market. And again, I keep talking about what whales are doing. Whales accumulated yesterday. They added 303 billion Shiba Inu to their bag. The day before, they dumped 48 billion. Day before, added 162 billion. So they've slowed down their adding at smaller amounts. And we're seeing the same thing in terms of institutional money too. For example, yesterday, spot Bitcoin ETFs, $56 million in unloading. It's very small days when you look at the grand scheme of things. BlackRock still accumulating. On the Ethereum side, same thing, very small day, $12.58 million added. BlackRock, the only one making moves here. So what you're seeing is just basically this tiptoeing, all right? What we're doing is we're tiptoeing through these charts, trying to decide which way the market is going to head. And here's the thing, right? Neither the bears nor the bulls have really taken over here. All right. We are seeing more buying than selling, which is a good sign. Obviously, Shiba Inu continuing on this big ascending triangle that it's in. And we may see this thing just continue to play out until we get very close to this, right? Now, this isn't a guarantee or financial advice or anything like that. But if current trends stay consistent, then we will probably again see us test the top of this, test the bottom of this several more times before we do end up getting to the end of this, which is actually this weekend. So there's not a whole lot else that's going on this week. So what we're just going to have to rely on, unfortunately, is retail sentiment, institutional money, our enterprises adding. We know that obviously MicroStrategy started to accumulate again, which is a very good sign. It's always nice to see that when those who have started like pausing their movements start to continue to pick up again. And what we're seeing is BlackRock, who had paused their buying, started to buy again. MicroStrategy, who paused their buying, is starting to buy again. Enterprises, who paused their buying, are in fact starting to buy again. So this overall sentiment can take back over and start to move the markets back up. We can see Shiba Inu back actually to a green daily candle. The markets aren't loving the game playing. In fact, what we're seeing is a lot of people get punished. The negative people, the bearish sentiment, it's starting to get punished time and time again. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. We'll obviously see how things play out as the day goes on. Hopefully we can continue to see this positive sentiment continue to push Shiba Inu to the upside and potentially create that breakout that we have in fact been waiting for. So I appreciate you guys as always. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. Catch you guys in the next one. Take care.